So now it's time to do the walkthrough for Team Affinity. The servers crashed instantly as soon as I went to go upload the video. And then when I come back in, it's telling me to resume the draft. And I'm like, but we already drafted a team. So you want me to upgrade that team even more than where it's already at? I ain't against that. This has to be arguably the illest glitch I think I have ever seen occur in MLB The Show. For sure. I mean, we're about to have 2 diamond starting pitchers. We're gonna have 6 though. Like, I'll take it at the end of the day. I'll take it. I should be finessing MLB a little bit. If you're asking me, how did you do this? How did it happen? Don't even bother, because I'm not sure what went into this process. But all I know is I'm not against it either. So right now, I'm just picking blindly. I don't really care too much about the card's attributes, etc. I'm just picking blindly because as of right now, like the squad we're about to have, we can skip all the way to the end if we'd like to. But for the purpose of showing you all how to do this, I'm not. But here we go. Back to perks. As I said, hero time is one of the best perks. Anything that increases your exit velocity, you want. Exit velocity boost as opposed to slightly contact boost, you take exit velocity. This will appear in 0-0 counts, 1-1 counts, 2-2 counts. Leadoff magic, it's slightly good as well, but most of the mini bosses or most of the games early, or the mini boss starts you with a man on second base, so that won't be good there. And you need 0 outs, so as soon as you basically get 1 out, it just disappears. So I believe clear for takeoff is better. It will impact each and every single hitter. And then when you don't have anything that gives you exit velocity boost, I would suggest just going ahead and taking the best option for contact boost, which in that case was, they took away all my perks. Did they take away my squad too? No, they didn't take away the squad, but they took away the previous perks. I mean, this squad, like I said previously, it's good enough to go into the final boss and beat the final boss without a problem too. I mean, for crying out loud, look at the squad. This is the illest glitch I think I've ever seen in MLB The Show 21. And that's what this title is going to be. Illest glitch you'd ever seen, because it is. Let's go ahead and enter the first mini boss, or not mini boss. I keep on saying mini boss. You're gonna have to excuse me on that. This is a mini game. Once again, you can fail these. What they do if you beat them is they award you 2 points. You see where it says 0 to 12. If I were to skip to the final boss, I'd be down 12 and I'd have 15 outs to basically score 13 runs. These blue little mini missions, they give you 2 points towards your total. You start off with 0 and you need to get 13 points in order, or 13 runs I should say, in order to beat the Miami Marlins and get 5 voucher points. Each of these mini blue ones give you 2 runs, and they upgrade your squad exclusive to Showdown. As I've said previously, we're gonna enter this and we need to go ahead and get out of the jam without giving up a run. Now, a lot of you are gonna realize that I switched from using pure analog to pinpoint, and I also switched my camera angle. If you're wondering what camera angle am I using now, it is zoom. I found that zoom arguably is the best camera angle when it comes to using pinpoint. It just allows you to read the release of the pitcher, and look how fast that was. We went ahead, completed that. We're gonna get 2 points awarded to us, so the score is now going to be 2 to 12. If it literally jumps to 2 to 14, I'd be surprised, but 2 to 12. Now all we need to score is 11 runs if we were to skip to the final boss. Who should I pick up? I think I'm picking up Blue Void. That man has a cheat code swing. Once again, exit velocity boost. Those are the perks you always want to go after. And which one is going to impact you in each and every single at bat? Green light, hero time, and clear for takeoff are more impactful than inner piece, because inner piece is dependent on you getting a pitch right down the middle. Hero time, as soon as it's past the 7th inning, which the 2 red bosses are in the 9th inning, this will always be in effect. Green light, It's going to help you if you are ahead of the count. So if it's 0-1, clear for takeoff is going to help you anytime you are tied in the count. So clearly those are much more often in terms of occurrence than the other two. We're going to go ahead, add Luke Voigt to the lineup. I'm telling you, it's impossible for me to lose. It's almost impossible. With this team, it has to be. And don't you worry. You might be saying, well, does this showdown run even really count towards the video then? Because you were clearly at a advantage that a lot of us don't have the opportunity of getting. Don't worry, I'll upload today, as a matter of fact, a second walkthrough where I draft the team. Gonna be the team right after this, where I'm gonna go ahead and draft them, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it with an actual team that is not overpowered to the fullest degree, as we fly out to Mike Trout for the first out. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Finally, we hit a home run. I mean, it only took us 2 foul ball shots in order for us to get it done. That's going to be a base hit. No way Trout catches. We failed that one, huh? We really failed that one with this team. It just goes to show you, I don't excel in each and every single mini game. I usually fail 1 or 2, and then I go into the final boss down usually 4 runs, and I have to make it up. With this team, it shouldn't be that hard to make it up, but it just goes to show you, not even the best players in the world go ahead and excel in each and every single one. Sometimes it's the luck of the draw. So we have 2 hits, and we got to get 1 extra base hit here. That's all we got to do. Now, when it comes to that perk, Hero Time, whenever you have a mini game such as these, where you have to play in the first inning of a game, you don't want to have Hero Time on. You want to have that inner piece right down the middle, gives you a contact boost. You want to have that perk on instead. So we're ahead in the count. We got an exit velo boost if we make contact. Exit velo boost. We're going to third for sure. It's not going to count as a double, even though I wish it did. We would have been done with this. That should be enough to go ahead and get us that extra base hit as we hit a no doubt home run. And now we're going to once again be awarded 2 points and also get a squad upgrade. So let me explain to you what I meant by Hero Time is not good all the time. Now, we're about to face the boss, or the mini boss I should say, as I always do. We're going to get the upgrades first, of course. Let's go ahead and get ourselves Gurriel so we can stick him at second base, since second base right now is our weakest position when we're talking about power. Now, leadoff magic in this mini boss coming up, we're not going to be able to use it because we start off with a man on second base. But right after we drive him in, if we drive him in, then clearly no one is going to be on base. On fire, I don't really like it. I don't think it's excellent because you need to get 3 hits. Most of the missions, you only need to get 2 hits, and you don't even get them consecutively most of the times. The only time on fire will actually activate is in either the mini boss, the first one, or the final boss. Those are the only 2 times, but even then, getting 3 consecutive hits on this difficulty is very difficult. So I would always suggest getting the exit velo boost. Now, Hero Time, since we know that this is going to be in the final inning of the game, we know here that Hero Time will be activated, so we will need it. Leadoff magic, it will not be activated for the first batter, so we might not take it here. But after the first batter, unless the first batter gets a hit, we know that it would be activated, so that might incline us to put it in. But looking at this one, clear for takeoff, it's going to be active each and every single batter. So clearly, when you look at how active a perk can be, clear for takeoff is much more active than the other 2 we have available. So we're going to keep that there. And then we're going to make sure we go to our bench and we replace the cards that we need to replace, like Lourdes Gurriel Jr. being the starter. And I'm going to change the lineup up a little bit just to go ahead and give me an advantage. We're going to go ahead and put Joey Gallo to hit third. We'll put Luke Voigt to hit 6, and then leave the rest as it is. Now, whenever you're facing a boss, that means you're only hitting. So if I had, let's say, a diamond Joey Gallo on the bench, a diamond Jordan Alvarez, and then I had even better diamonds than them here, but I had a really bad catcher and a really bad shortstop. I would put Jordan Alvarez to catch and then Joey Gallo to play shortstop, because we will never field in that game or in that moment or showdown mini boss. We would only hit. After that showdown mini boss, I would adjust the squad again and then put back my shortstop and catcher, just in case it is a mission that we do have to go ahead and pitch and field and we can't give up runs, etc. But let's go ahead and put the smackdown on Kelvin Herrera. Once again, you start with a man on second base. The beauty about it is a hero's time will always be active just because you are in the 9th inning, despite it showing you being in the first. Look, a hero's time is active, and then we get the other perk activated as well. I mean, we got an exit velo boost there. That should be a flying home run. Oh, wow. I don't know if we make it. That's 13 speed. Let's go. We're ahead of the count. The other one instantly activates. That's why I love having both clear for takeoff and the one I have right here, which I believe is like traffic light or something. That's going to be a shot. Should give us a double. And this is why I didn't take leadoff magic, because I most likely expected me to drive that run in with a base hit, not a home run. So therefore, leadoff magic would have never been good in my situation. With both gold perks activated and Luke Voigt to hit, you can almost guarantee a home run. Still got both perks activated. So that's the beauty of it. Still got both of them. Warning track power. Now leadoff magic would have been useful, but it took me 4 outs and approximately 6 batters to finally make it useful, as opposed to clear for takeoff that has been useful each and every single at bat. Gary Sanchez does his thing. 74 power. The guy has a glitchy swing. We advance. We beat the boss. I was getting scared. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, holy cow, we might not be beating this. And with this kind of team, us not beating this will be an embarrassment. But luckily for us, we come out victorious. We're going to go ahead and get a 42 series hitter. So looking at what we need, Castanora, that power against right-handers. We know we're facing a right-hander at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Defibrillator, it's going to be great because we love swinging at first pitch strikes, but it's unfortunate because it gives you a significant contact boost, not a significant exit velocity boost. This, on the other hand, gives you a significant exit velocity boost, but as I've said previously, it is no good because you need 3 consecutive hits, and most of the mini game missions are just getting 1 to 2 hits, and then you're done with it. Defibrillator, since we like swinging at first pitch strikes, we're going to put that instead of clear for takeoff, and we're going to leave green light on because if the pitcher throws a ball as the first pitch, it's going to be useful for us. Now, we're going to be playing in the first inning of each and every single one of these games, since it says tally 2 runs in 3 innings. So we go back to perks, and we know that hero time is no longer going to be useful, so instead we put clear for takeoff there. And did I already assemble my team? No, I did not. We're going to put Castanora into the lineup, and he's going to be hitting right behind Franmil Reyes. And let's continue our moments or showdown mini games. So here we got to score 2 runs. Usually when you're facing the Red Sox, you're facing Eduardo Rodriguez. So you might want to put all your right-handed hitters inside the lineup as long as they play in a respective position. Now we get a slight contact boost. When we hit the ball, the PCI will be larger. And that is all we needed. The diamond perk gave us a home run solo shot. We need to score 1 more run and we're basically done here. Now, once again, behind in the count. Previously we were ahead in the count, now we're behind. And now clear for takeoff comes back in. So we always have a perk activated. That's what you want each and every single showdown run. If only that didn't go foul. That's gonna be a base hit. Luckily, because they were holding the runner, if there was no one on base, that would have been an easy out into the shift. And we don't at all. We just hit a bomb completely. So Herrera, that's why we picked him up, because I know the damage he can do regardless of whether it's a lefty or a righty. Herrera, he's gonna go ahead and put in work. We're gonna go ahead, get 2 more runs awarded to us. I can't believe I said points earlier. I mean, some of you guys in the comment sections are probably on me because of that. And I didn't even do the intro correctly, because that's how flabbergasted I was to actually see the team that we had available to us. Now, hero time. 100% get the diamond hero time perk. We're not playing yet in the final boss, so we don't need to activate it. This is going to be in 2 innings. So the current loadout we have in terms of perks, they are going to be the best ones available. You're facing the Giants. Most of the times when it's the Giants, it's a right-handed pitcher. My lineup is good regardless of whether it's a left-handed pitcher or right-handed pitcher. I know I'll be straight. I mean, it's Jordan Alvarez. Can I say much more? Absolutely not. He just does his thing. For the Giants mission, all you need to do is get on base twice. So we can take a walk. But not when it's a strike. Now we're ahead of the count in favor. That's going to be a base hit regardless. I was really contemplating on whether or not to swing because I thought that was ball 4. And then I said, let me protect at the end. And luckily enough, we still got the base hit. Rare, but still lucky. We get ourselves another 2 runs. And we unlock what I believe is going to be the final mission before we get to the program boss. Or not program boss, the final boss. Now, what do we need on this team that's going to help us out a lot? Definitely a first baseman. So sitting down Luke Voigt would probably be extremely good for us. Leadoff magic for the final boss, it can be amazing. I would have rather seen clear for takeoff, but leadoff magic can be amazing. We're not going to equip it, but I'm telling you, or as a matter of fact, we are going to equip it now. It's amazing as a perk, trust me. We're going to equip it now because we know for sure that the next mission that we do, it isn't dependent on a runner on base. Like, there's going to be nobody on base. It's just going to be us. Gotta adjust the lineup just a little bit. Got lefty, righty, lefty, righty. I know it's just going to be us. We need to tally 2 total bases. So I equipped leadoff magic because I know there's not going to be a runner on base. There's only a runner on base in the first boss you face, the first mini boss you face. That's the only time that leadoff magic is going to be no bueno. But if you're someone that gets hits and not home runs, most of the times leadoff magic is going to be no bueno. That's going to be a single. Don't try to stretch anything into a double, especially when with 3 outs you have to go pitch. You're trying to do this as fast as you can, so don't try stretching anything into a double. A little unfortunate. If we would have taken that for a ball, we would have activated the gold perk. Waited on the pitch once again. This time around, stayed a little bit on top of it. Still got a base hit through the middle. All we needed was 2 total bases, and that is that. We get ourselves done with this mission, and now it's time for us to go to the final boss. Now, the interesting thing about this final boss is that normally you wouldn't have a team as stacked as I do. But we're going to have a team beyond stacked. Like, we're going to walk up in there and the final boss himself is going to be like, yo, relax. Like, what went on here? Now, let's see. Green light, significant exit velocity boost while ahead. Yeah, out of these 4, this is the only one that is really going to go ahead and help you out. But it is not going to be the one we put in because we are aggressive hitters. We don't like taking pitches. So hero time, you want the diamond one. When you look at leadoff magic, it is going to be activated, but as soon as you get a base hit, it is not. So I'd rather have hero time ×2 activated, meaning double the exit velocity, regardless of the count, regardless of if there's someone on base, regardless of whether we're losing or not. Just activate it because it's past the 7th inning, and because we like swinging away, I'm going to leave defibrillator on. So at most, we will only have 2 activated, but at high, we will have 3, 100%. So we're going to put Trent Grisham to catch for us. We're only hitting, so it doesn't matter. And then Luke Voigt is most likely going to be the person coming in to hit for the pitcher. We're facing Sixto Sanchez. All we got to do is score 3 runs within 15 outs for us to actually beat the Showdown, which I felt like I was cheating the entire time because I've never seen a glitch like this. But like I said, to make it up, even though it's not my fault, I will do a second Showdown walkthrough today, so stay tuned for that. Kyle Lewis, ball just flew off the bat. I'm telling you, having that hero time activated double will make the ball just fly. Joey Gallo absolutely crushes one. Now we're behind in the count. Now we got 3 exit velocity boosts. Look at that, man. Easy money. Ball hit extremely hard too. I bet you money. That ball was probably hit at like 105. 112. Look at that exit velocity putting in work. That's gonna be a base hit, surprisingly, through the infield. I'm not gonna give credit to exit velocity, but if that was any slower, it wouldn't have gone through the outfield or through the infield to the outfield. That's all I gotta say about that. Easy money. Easy money. And with that, we're gonna get ourselves 5 vouchers. If you didn't watch the previous one, which was part 1 of Showdown, where I explained everything, make sure you go ahead and watch that one after you watch this one. We're gonna go ahead and exchange these vouchers as well for all of you. But if you did end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on the channel notifications. Click on the channel community tab, interact with me there. Click on the channel more Bhlademyst, subscribe to my other YouTube channels as well. And then if you want to go ahead and become a member of the channel, feel free to do so whenever I start streaming. That basically means that you were a subscriber from day 1, and I activated it in April. So if, let's say, 6 months down the line, there are some pretty cool badges for you being a 6-month-old subscriber, you would be the first to get it since you are an OG of the membership program for us. And then make sure you follow me on all my socials at Bhlademyst, which is on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. And as you can see, we exchanged 5. Each one was worth 3 points. So we started with 130 earned, and now we have 145, and we are just 5 away from getting the final pack for the NL East, which we will most likely complete through missions in Conquest. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.